Hello, welcome to this week's Holy Yoga Chair practice. My name is Barb Tucker and I'm a member of the Colts Reformed Church. First, I'd like to thank everyone who joined me last week in the Zoom live class. I loved seeing your faces, and I will do a second one in a couple weeks. I'll let you know next week when I confirm the date. So, get into your chair, a sturdy chair with no arms, and just sit as you please. If you want to flop, having your back resting, having your arms dangle, or if you want to be in your beautiful mountain seat, it's your choice today. Close your eyes and just notice your breath here. Maybe come to a spot where you can deepen your breath, coming from the belly, taking a slow escalation up through your lungs and your mouth to the crown of your head, and a slow cascade back down to the belly. Soften your face, soften your jaw, have your lips together but your teeth apart. And I'd just like to take a moment for you to think of a word today. The word is refuge. Maybe on your next deep inhale, inhaling the word refuge. And exhale. Refuge is shelter, a safe hiding place, protection from dangers, a place to go to when you're in pursuit, when dangers pursue you or troubles pursue you, a safe place. Taking a deep inhale, holding it at the top, and exhale. And then maybe coming back to your normal breath, keeping your eyes closed. And as I read today's scripture from the Passion Translation, take a word today. Find what word pops out at you. Find a word that you can grab and stitch into your heart. Psalm 46, 1-3. God, you're such a safe and powerful place to find refuge. You're a proven help in time of trouble, more than enough and always available whenever I need you. So we will never fear, even if every structure of support were to crumble away. We will not fear, even when the earth quakes and shakes, moving mountains and casting them into the sea. For the raging roar of stormy winds and crashing waves cannot erode our faith in you. Take one more deep inhale from the belly, holding it at the top for a moment. Slowly exhale. I'm going to invite you to get into your beautiful mountain seat. Open up your eyes. Take your back away from the back of the chair. Root your feet firmly to the floor. Lifting up your toes, wiggling your toes. Firmly placing the big toe, the pinky toe, the outside of your heel and the inside heel, pushing the floor away. And as you do that, rising up with your breath, creating space in your spine and your sides. And exhale. Take another inhale and another exhale. With your next inhale, just taking your gaze towards the ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, rising up with your gaze. Exhale, chin to chest. One more time, inhale, up. Exhale, chin to chest. Coming to neutral. Inhale, over to the right side. Exhale, traveling across your heart, over to the left. Inhale to the right. exhale to the left. Coming back to center. Bringing your hands out like a stop sign towards me, bringing your fingers as far apart from each other as possible, taking each finger to the thumb and back up, one at a time. First finger to thumb, middle to thumb, ring to thumb, pinky to thumb. Taking your fingers out wide, bringing them to a fist, out wide, to a fist, out wide, to a fist, keeping it at the fist, bringing your knuckles to the floor, coming all the way back up, opening up your fingers, coming to a fist, back to the floor, coming up, out and in, down and up. One more time, out and in, down and up. Bringing your palms up towards the ceiling, just touching your fingertips to your shoulders and back out again. Inhale, fingers to shoulders. Exhale, opening up wide. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, holding them here for a moment. Exhale, bringing your elbows out wide. Inhale, elbows together. Exhale, out. Inhale, in. Exhale, out. Keeping them there for a moment and just circling, coming forward. Bringing your shoulders up towards your ears and around. Up and down and around. Up to your ears, out and around. Up to your ears, hold it here, and reverse, coming back and forward, up to the ears, and back and forward. Up, back, and forward. Hands to your side. Taking your left arm just up as high as you can go, and coming down. Right arm up and down like a seesaw, having them crisscross in the middle, coming up tall. And one more time, up with the right and up with the left and coming down. Bringing your hands back to your fingertips to your shoulder. At any time, if you're uncomfortable with your shoulder, just putting your fingertips here, and you can do the same moves we do during the practice. Anytime you're uncomfortable, just take a pause. So root down, rise up high, inhale. Exhale, let's just tilt to the right. Our first little bend, coming up tall. Inhale up, exhale, tilt to the left. Coming up tall. One more time each side. Nice and gentle. Keeping your hands where they are, taking up high. We're going to twist to the right. Just gentle, just the top part. Coming back to center, just your torso. Going to the left. Back to center. One time each side. Hands to your side. Shaking out your hands. Inhale, rise up, just fingertips to the top. Push away to the side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Hands on your hips. Heel toe your feet out. We're going to just circle around. Planting your feet still. Having your knees pointing same way your feet are. And let's circle around. As you lean to the left, anchoring down on the right side with your hip. As you lean to the right, anchoring with your left hip. Really getting a beautiful stretch out here. And reverse. Anchoring down on that opposite side. Don't lift up your hip. And coming to center. Heel toeing your feet back. Walking your hips to the top of the chair. Lengthening your legs. Pointing your feet here, holding on to the sides of your chair, lifting up high, pointing your toes. Now let's flex our feet, bringing our toes as close to our knees as possible, rising up high. Hinging forward with your hips, hinging with the hips, leading with the heart, leading with your nose, keeping your back straight, your neck straight, your neck straight. Coming up tall. Inhale up. Exhale, hinging forward, just going nice and slow, getting a beautiful stretch through the back of your legs here. Coming up tall. Taking your left heel along your right shin, just coming up and down. Inhale up to your knee, exhale down to your ankle. And the next time you're up towards your knee, grabbing onto that left knee with your interlaced hands, just giving yourself a hug, point your toe, flex your foot, and circle your ankle around. One more little hug, and coming down. Placing your legs, lengthening that left foot, taking your right heel and going along your left shin. And the next time your heel goes up to your knee, grabbing on, holding tight, flexing your foot, pointing your toe, and circling around. One more hug, and release. Bringing both feet to the floor, heel toeing out as wide as you can, and coming back. Heel toe out, and heel toe in. And coming up and coming back. Lifting your heels, lifting your toes. Sorry about that. Lifting your heels, lifting your toes. And coming to neutral. Having your hands to your side. Taking a deep inhale here. Rise up high. Coming to prayer. Resting at heart center. Hands to your thighs. Let's close our eyes. Just noticing your breath, being mindful of rooting down, pushing the floor away, having a long, tall spine. And I'm just going to ask you invite you to take the deepest breath of your day, coming from the belly, rising up, coming up through the crown of your head. Exhale out your mouth. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale. And open your eyes. Having your hands to your side, we're just going to do a couple sun salutations to warm up. Inhale, rise up high. Exhale, forward fold, leading with your heart. Hands down, dangling by your toes, going just as far as you can. Root down, rise up, taking your belly off your thigh, keeping a long spine, a long neck. Exhale down. Root down, rise up, arms out wide, coming up, touching the tips of your fingertips. Exhale, palms out towards the floor, forward fold. Lift halfway, back to the floor. Root down, rise up. We're going to do one more. Exhale down. Halfway lift, back to the floor, root down, rise up, coming to prayer, coming to heart center, coming to thighs. We're going to do 3 sets of cat and cows at 3 different positions. First time, just putting the palms of your hands to your knees, having your feet chair width apart. And our cat and cow, first we're going to inhale, bringing our heart out through our arms, keeping our hands glued, and just bringing your elbows by your ribs, trying to push your elbows back, slight arch to your back, gazing at the ceiling. Exhale, coming into cat, rounding your back, chin to chest. And then from this position, inhale, shooting your heart out through your arms, elbows by your ribs, slight back bend, gazing up. Exhale, coming into yourself, rounding yourself. Really wakening the spine here. Inhale, up. Exhale, into yourself. Inhale, coming to neutral. This time we're going to let our hands glide. So you're going to glide your hands on the cow. So you're going to glide your hands. Inhale, taking your hands towards your hips. Again, opening up your heart. This time your elbows should go behind your back as far as they can. Shoulder blades together. Slight bend to your back to gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale, gliding your hands over your knees, down your shins, rounding your back, pushing that back in towards the chair. You don't touch the chair, but towards the chair, chin to chest. Coming down. This one's my favorite. Inhale, coming up. This movement just is all-encompassing. It feels great. Exhale down. Inhale, up. Heart through your arms, elbows behind you, gazing up, slight back bend. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, come to rest at your thighs. Close your eyes, take an inhale. Take an exhale. And our final series of cat-cow, having our arms like cactus or goalposts, 90 degrees. And as you inhale, root down, rise up, opening up your heart, bringing your elbows back as far as you can. Probably just a little bit past your back. Gaze up, back bend. Exhale, elbows together, chin to chest, rounding into yourself, bringing your elbows towards your belly. Inhale, coming up strong. Exhale, coming back into yourself. Inhale, rise up high. Exhale, coming into cat. And exhale, coming to neutral, but keeping your arms at cactus. Root down, rise up, and just a slight bend to the right. Coming to center. Slight bend to the left. Coming to center. Inhale, rise up. Slight twist to the right. Coming to center. Slight twist to the left. Coming to center. And resting our hands. Taking an inhale here. And an exhale. Coming to the side. Coming into sun salutations, coming up high. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway. Back to the floor. Inhale, rise up, keeping our fingertips to the top. Root down, rise up. Slight bend to the right. Slight bend to the left. Coming up tall, reaching up for the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway. Back to the floor. Inhale, rise up high. Holding at the top, root down, rise up. We're going to twist to the right, bringing our left hand to the outside of the right knee, and just our left arm down by the side of our chair. Just pushing our knee against our hand, our palm against our knee, helping us to twist just a little bit more. If you can, taking your turning from the back into the front, having your gaze towards the back, having your gaze towards the front. Inhale, rise up high. And we're going to twist to the left, so root down, rise up. Twisting to the left, right hand to the outside of your left leg, left arm down, And again, pushing so that you can come a little bit further. And again, gaze towards the back, gaze towards the front, only if it feels good. Noticing that your knees don't travel out wide like mine were. Root down, having your knees over your ankles. Gazing towards the back, gazing towards the front. Coming to your side, coming to prayer. Let's close our eyes. As we come to prayer, maybe being able to bring our elbows so that they're parallel to the floor. And as our eyes are closed and our breath is steady, just noticing your hands against each other, the touch of your palms, the touch of your fingertips. Open your eyes. Inhale, bringing your hands up tall. Separating your hands, coming out wide. Forward fold. Lift halfway. Back to the floor. Interlacing your hands, grabbing onto that right knee and bringing that knee up with you. Having your foot flexed or pointed, whatever feels good, but doing something with it. Don't let it flop, but make it active. I'm going to flex my foot. And then just circle around. Continuing to breathe. Each movement is a breath, an inhale or an exhale. Going the opposite way. One more time around and giving yourself a hug. If it's available to you today, releasing that left arm, bringing it out long. Maybe you just want to stay like this, or rooting down with that left foot and gliding your right leg out. Coming back to center, interlacing your hands, giving yourself a hug, pointing your toe, flexing your foot, and release. Hands to your side, close your eyes. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Inhale, rise up high. We're going to do that on the left side now. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway. Back to the floor. Interlacing your hands, grabbing that left knee, bringing it up to you, and circle around. Root down with that right sole of your foot, keeping your spine long. Let's reverse. Coming to neutral. Again, if it's available to you today, bringing that right arm out long. And either staying here or just gently bringing that left knee out as wide as you can today. Coming back to center. Giving yourself a hug, point your toe, flex your foot. And releasing. Inhale, rise up high. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway. Back to the floor. Inhale, rise up high. Keeping our fingertips for a moment, touching them. Maybe putting a little pressure against each one. Exhale, bringing your hands out like wings. We're going to put our right palm up, our left palm down. Inhale, rise up high. And we're going to, so someone is pulling us from the right, keeping our hips as they are, anchoring your hips, coming to center, switching our palms, so left palm up, right palm down, being stretched out, coming to center, switching palms, one up, one down. Coming to center, left palm up, right palm down. Coming to center, left palm up, right palm down. Holding it here in this stretched out. And then just bringing your right hand down. Left fingertips towards the ceiling. Again, lengthening. You're going to root down, lengthen your spine, and pull your fingertips as far away from each other. Coming back to center. Taking a moment. Left palm up, right palm down. Being pulled over to the left, anchoring your hips. And dropping that left arm, right arm high. Root down, rise up. If you can, gaze up on that right side. And just having your fingertips being pulled apart. Inhale back to center. Both palms up, coming up to prayer. Coming to heart center. Coming to rest on your thighs. Heel toes our feet out wide and back again. Just giving our arms a little break here and coming back. Taking our heels up and then our toes, wiggling our toes, heels and toes, and coming to neutral. Let's close our eyes. Take a deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Coming to warrior two. So let's lengthen our right leg. So you can either point your toe or flex your foot, but do one or the other. And then with your left leg, you can keep it straight towards me or at any angle that feels good for you. So if you can go out this wide, that's great. If you can only go this way, that's fine too. I am going to go wide today. Coming to heart center, taking a deep inhale, rise up high. Exhale, bringing our palms out like wings, up towards the sky, gazing over those left fingertips. So it's ever touching the floor, the seat, root down, rise up high. Taking a deep breath as you lengthen your spine. And exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Taking your left forearm to your left thigh, and let's just bend over. Maybe pointing our toe now so that we can, again, be as separated as we can from our fingertips to our toes. Really opening up that space on that right side. If you're able, pushing away with your left forearm and helping you to gaze up to get taller. I love that. Can you really feel that pushing away your forearm from to your thigh to help you lengthen? Coming back to warrior two, taking a breath here. Exhale. Inhale, twisting to the left and just hinging forward. Leading with your heart, keeping your neck long, gazing over your toes. Pushing through that left foot to help you rise up. Coming back to center. Bringing your hands to your heart. Bringing that right foot back. And just coming back to center so both legs are as wide as the chair. Hands on your thighs. And we're going to just do a cat and cow. We're having actually hands on your knees. And gliding your hands back, opening up your heart. Exhale, coming all the way down. And then gliding back up top. Lengthening that left foot, that left leg, pointing your toe or flexing your foot, one or the other. Again, you have the option where your right leg goes. You can have it straight in front, to the side, at an angle, whatever works for you. Again, I like to flex my foot, but if you want to point your toes, those are fine too. Coming to heart center, root down whatever is touching the floor or the seat, rise up high, exhale, hands out like wings, palms towards the sky, gazing over those right fingertips, taking a deep inhale here, and a deep exhale. Bringing that right arm to the right leg, and coming over. Here I like to point my toes, spreading out my fingertips as far away as my toes, opening up that left side. Now again, pushing away, taking your right arm to push away from that right thigh, helping you to open up and gaze up. Coming back down, coming to warrior two. Inhale, rise up, big breath, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. On the next inhale, let's twist over towards the right. Exhale, hinging, leading with your heart, gazing over your toes, rooting down through your foot to help you rise up, coming back to center. Hands at your heart. And bringing that leg back. Coming back to center, having your feet, legs as wide as the chair. Inhale, arms out like wings. rise up high. Reaching towards the right, sorry. Right arm down, left arm up. Coming up tall. Inhale, rise up high. Reaching for the left. And coming up. Coming back to center. Coming back to prayer. Hands on your knees. Inhale, opening up your heart, gazing at the sky. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Heel toeing your feet out just a little bit wider. Coming to heart center. Exhale, arms out wide. Inhale, root up high. And we're going to twist to the right and hinge over to the right. Pushing up, coming to center. Inhale, up. Twist to the left. Exhale, hinging over. Coming up tall. Coming back to center. Right arm on right thigh. And bring it over. Again, pushing the arm against the thigh to help you lift up. And coming along the other way. Left forearm to left thigh, pushing it away, opening up, and coming to center. Heel toeing your legs back in. Arms at your side. Inhale, rise up high. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway. Back to the floor. Inhale, rise up high. Coming to heart center, hands at prayer. Heel toeing your feet back. Another round of warrior two, so lengthening that right leg. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, arms out like wings. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Inhale, right arm to right thigh, pushing away, lengthening. Exhale, this time bringing your right arm to your hip side and bringing that left arm up high. So reaching up tall, reaching to the floor. Coming again to a bend on this side. Pushing away, opening up your heart. Coming to right arm down, left arm up. And one more time. Bending over that right side, left side. Again, watching your knee. I totally let my knee flip-flop. So paying attention to that your knee is over your ankle. And one more time. Reaching up tall. Pushing root down, rise up, lengthening your spine. Coming back to prayer. Coming back to warrior two. Inhale up. Exhale down. Hands at prayer. Bringing that leg back. Heel toeing your feet in. Arms to your side. Let's just round our shoulders back. And round our shoulders forward. Heel toeing your feet out. Lengthening that left leg, flexing your foot, pointing your toe. Coming to heart center. Warrior two on the opposite side. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, arms out. Root down whatever's touching the floor or the seat. Rise up high. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Right forearm to right thigh, bringing that left arm over, pushing your arm away from pushing it towards the thigh to help you open up. On the exhale, bringing that left arm straight down, that right arm straight up, pulling yourself apart. Taking a deep inhale here. Exhale, forearm to thigh, bending over, becoming tall with your own strength here. Exhale. One more time, bending over. Exhale, lengthening our arms in opposite direction. Coming to prayer. Bringing your leg back, heel toeing your feet in. Taking a deep breath here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time again. Taking everything, emptying out from your belly, rising up high, rooting down, coming up tall with that breath rising up through you, all the way to the crown of your head. Hold it for a moment. Slowly exhale, cascading over your mouth and your lungs, and resting back into your belly. Opening your eyes, coming back to your hands to your thighs. Inhale, rise up for sun salutation. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway, back to the floor. Inhale, rise up high. Hands to your side. Hands to your into your thighs. Taking a deep breath here. And exhale. Just hold it here for a moment, just noticing your breath, noticing your heartbeat, noticing your toes, noticing your fingertips. Let go of whatever tension you have, maybe in between your shoulders. Maybe you're gripping your fingers, maybe you're gripping your toes. Just taking a couple more deep breaths. And hands to your side. Bringing that left arm up as high as you can. Reaching for the sky. Right fingers towards the floor. And just maybe grabbing on with that right hand and just bending over. So again, as you rise up, maybe bringing your palm towards me, bending your elbow, bringing your elbow behind you so that you can open up with a little twist here. Coming back to center. Bringing that arm down. Bringing your right arm up high. Left arm, fingertips towards the floor. Again, pulling yourself apart here. And then bending over, maybe grabbing the chair with that left hand. Bringing your palm towards me. Elbow behind you to help you open up that chest. Open up your heart, gazing up high. Then coming back to center. Arms to your side. Inhale, rise up high. Coming to prayer. Coming to heart center. Inhale, rising up, gazing towards your fingertips. Exhale, palms apart, just coming to your side. Inhale, palms up, coming together in prayer. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, up. Exhale, palms away to your side. Inhale, up. Hands together, resting at heart center. Coming down. Taking your legs as wide as the chair. Hands at your knees. Just do 3 more cat and cows. Inhale, gliding up towards your hips. Opening up your heart, elbows behind you. Gazing up towards the ceiling. Exhale, gliding over your knees, down your shins, rounding your back. Pushing your back towards your chair, chin to chest. Inhale up, taking a beautiful inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up, resting on your thighs. to your side. One final sun salutation. Inhale, rise up high. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway. Back to the floor. Root down. Rise up with a deep, deep inhale, bringing everything up. Exhale, collapsing into your chair. Be a resting angel. Letting your feet flop where you might. Letting your back rest on the back of the chair. Chin to chest, eyes closed. Just take refuge in this chair, in this seat. And just continue at a nice breath, a nice pace. But notice, take note of an inhale. Take note of the exhale. And as I read these 3 verses from Psalm 46, again, maybe taking a different word that you need, or maybe the same word sticks out to you today in the end of your practice. But find a word that you can latch on to, stitch in your heart, walk out today, and be stronger, knowing that you have a refuge in God. God, you're such a safe and powerful place to find refuge. You're a proven help in time of trouble, more than enough and always available whenever I need you. So we will never fear, even if every structure of support were to crumble away. We will not fear, even when the earth quakes and shakes, moving mountains and casting them into the sea. For the raging roar of stormy winds and crashing waves cannot erode our faith in you. And just take a few moments and breathe in the word you've chosen today. Or maybe that word chose you. But breathe it in. Hold it for a moment. And exhale. And open your eyes. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Come back up to your beautiful mountain seat, bringing your back away from the back of your chair, rooting your feet down, pushing the floor away, and coming up taller in your spine. Take an inhale, rise up high, fingertips touching. Exhale to your side. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to your side. Inhale, rise up. Hands at prayer, resting at heart center. Taking one more final deep inhale here. Exhale through your mouth. And then we all say, Amen. Thank you for practicing with me today. Keep moving in these cold months. Don't stop. Hope to see you soon. Have a great week.